Hi and welcome. We're the Weasley sisters. I'm Jessica, aka Naturally Nitty, and this is episode 181.
Wow. I am Alina, also known as Starnitz. Today is September 8th. This is our weekly podcast. If this is your first time watching, welcome. If you're a regular, thanks for coming back.
So pull up a chair, grab your knitting, and craft along with us. Any mojo?
Yes. I
Froze.
made. You see it? You're frozen.
Yeah, I just froze. I'm seeing if this will.
So, I made a Pokeball. I plan on making more, so I'm going to turn it in for the not thinking class because I don't remember when I learned how to single crochet.
Cool.
But that's all.
I hit refresh on this. I'm hoping the video come back real soon. But maybe not. There we go. Unfroze. Okay, now show your Pokeball. What's so cute?
It is.
I like it. This thing is crazy.
Oh, I hate this stupid Skype.
I'm sorry in advance, people. If you stuck with us, you know you love us because we have issues every single week.
I think it's Skype because no one else but me is online. The kids are in bed. Andy's sleeping. Well, he's in the shower. And
Same thing.
he'll be going to bed in like 5 minutes. So, yeah. I'm the only one online, so it should not be the internet.
Right.
So, anyways, I made a Pokeball. I plan on making more.
It's an awesome Pokeball.
And
I don't have any mojo, but I have a whip.
okay, let's see it.
I started a dishcloth. I feel so lame. But there it is. I think I'm also going to turn it in for that class that is for, learning in the beginning and blah, blah, blah. Because I don't remember when I learned how to do this. It's been a while. Anyways, or the ones for maintenance because I need to make a lot of dishcloths and maintain the upkeep of my kitchen.
Well,
so yeah.
There's also a cleaning one, right?
You can or that. I'll have to reread through them.
Actually, I think I might do the Pokeball for the maintaining one. I think that's, I don't know. Let me think. I don't know. I have to go back over. Like, even though we just did a planning podcast, I don't remember which ones was which.
Right.
So.
And look at us posting a week after we already podcasted.
Well, for those repetition classes, if you're trying to find something, I'm on the Slytherin Sunshine Committee this term, and I plan on being on it for a while now. And I've kind of taken the blanket squares. I'm just waiting to hear back from Trust Crazy Ideas if the thread that I made, it's in the archives right now, will work for what we're trying to do. So
cool.
But yeah, because I really like blanket squares, and I think they can bring comfort to people when they're hurting, and they can bring joy to people when they have babies. So it's one of those things. Right. But yeah, so there's a couple of classes if you make blanket squares for them this month, and then you can send them to the Slytherin Sunshine Committee. And I'm sure that the other houses have different collection things too. But like I said, I'm on the Slytherin Sunshine Committee, so. And I just like saying that because it's hilarious.
Slytherin Sunshine.
Because you normally think of the Slytherins being sunshiny and having a sunshine committee, like when you're reading the books. But definitely in the House Cup, you can think of it because like Slytherins are awesome. But
I could see like a badge being like Pouty Draco, being like with the sun in the background. It'd be kind of funny.
That's hilarious. I made one with the sun in the background, and it's the Slytherin crest, and it says Slytherin Sunshine. But I think I might need to make another one with Pouty Draco because that would be hilarious.
Like all cheery and like a happy cartoon sun with him all like. Anyways.
Anyways, back to works in progress. So I still have Bella's Fox that I'm working on. I'm planning on taking it this weekend along with other yarn to make more Pokemon stuff because I'm kind of obsessed with it. But I have been getting really far on this, which this will be detention. This was my order mission from last term, and I didn't finish it because I had to rip it out and just, testing a pattern doesn't always work. But I am on the lace portion of this pattern, and it's like turning out good.
I like it. And that's like worsted yarn, right?
Yeah, I have half of the repeat do, and then I will do the second chart, and then bind off. So I really love how it's looking. It's really pretty, and it's like really long. So I like wearing my shawls like scarves. So it's gonna look amazing. And this is Dawn of Fairy Tale Knits, which she's Mama Dawn on Ravelry. She designed it, and then this is her yarn. But it's like turning out fabulous.
I love the colors together.
Yeah. And I told you last week, like these colors, I hope she dyes them again because I get the most compliments. Like normally when I'm knitting, people are just like, what the heck what are you crocheting? And I'm like, oh, I'm knitting. But normally, that's what I get normally. And with this, people have been like, that is so beautiful. What are you making? So, like, definitely colors. And the green is a colorway she called Zombie. So, yeah, and this is her Queen's Worsted. So it's superwash merino. It's really, I love her colors. And then the blue is called Midnight. Same thing. So, yeah, I can't say enough. Like, you guys know I love her yarn and how she dyes it. She does, like, tie-dyeing. So you don't get a lot of pooling when you're knitting with these variegated. And I just like the bright color she has. And I like how she names them after some sort of fairy tale. It's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm going to see her this weekend. So I'm excited. She's like one of my friends, which obviously you do that, but you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of cool, like, to make friends on Ravelry, meet them, and then
get to hang out with them.
And get to see them, like, at a lot of the shows and stuff, so
I'm jealous. That's cool, though.
So, word to the people out there.
Word to the people.
I was putting on, I have a mineral powder foundation, and I was putting it on so I wasn't shiny because I'm not really wearing any makeup, but I putting it on. And when you do that, don't inhale as you put, as you're putting it on. I like choked for like 5 minutes because I got like it up my nose because I was like putting it on my nose. It was really fun.
That's awesome.
When you're putting on foundation or powder. So, okay. Next up is spinning. What are you spinning? Because that was totally random.
Yeah, so I didn't start a new spin yet, which I really should. I just haven't. I need to reread through the classes and see. Usually I just like pick fiber and spin, and then I fit it in wherever it goes, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do that too. I finished the crazy 80s spin that I was working on that I started.
For
Tour de Fleece, yeah. I spun a whole bobbin during Tour de Fleece and like a tiny little bit extra. But look how pretty
it's like 8 ounces, right?
Yeah, it's 8 ounces. It came out to 1,079 yards.
Wow. 2-ply?
Like, what?
2-ply or Navajo ply?
2-ply.
That's amazing. What weight do you think that is?
A light fingering.
Of course, it took you longer than just a month.
Right.
4 weeks.
Well, if I would have, like, I was spinning on it a lot when you guys were here and we were outside and hanging out and stuff. But, like, when everyone left during the 4th of July week, or after the 4th of July week, I just wasn't spinning as much outside. And it was, like, my outside project.
Yeah.
So, or the kids would want me to go out and I'd watch them swim. And then, like, they'd be in there for half an hour and then want to get out. And I was, like, sitting out by myself in the backyard. And I was like, well, this is stupid. So that's why I didn't finish it. I think if people would have been there,
Blame the children.
Yeah. Or, you know, they'd run around and stuff. But I didn't want to keep, like, hauling it in and out. But yeah. So, a lot of yardage. It's not so, I mean, it's, you know, bright and stuff, but I think with it had like the black gray color in there, it like toned it down a little bit.
Yeah, it looks really good. I like it.
I like it a lot too. I did it fractal. So.
Do you have like a shawl you want to knit it into?
I don't have one picked out, but I want to use it for, and it's super wash, so it's like super soft. Cool. Or super wash merino, sorry. Yeah. But I like it. And then
I am not knitting, so you can.
Well, I also have my turtle made spindle. I'm still working on it. It sits in my purse or attached to my purse. I still have a couple more row legs to go, but like I've been carrying around that they're kind of getting a little funky looking in my bag here. So I will show you those. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. But I need to pick something and spin it. I'm itching to do that.
I'm gonna try to finish my turtle made this weekend too. Like I have all these plans for taking stuff, and I'm never ever gonna have it. But you know, it's good to plan.
It is good to plan. So, sewing.
Yes.
Yes, you have been.
My room looks pretty empty right now because I have 4 Rubbermaid totes, the big ones with the wheels on them, full of stock. And all day today I was inventorying, and now I'm doing like finishing stuff on my fab dories. So the reason I'm looking down is because I'm turning them into fab dories. I have a show this weekend, so I've been super busy. I have a 5th tote that I set aside like doubles for Shenandoah Valley. Yeah, and so when I get back, I have like 2 weeks of like hard work to get ready for that too. So I'm excited because I love doing shows. I really do.
That's cool.
It's just this one I'm picking Madison up, so the next one I'll probably be by myself. I have a friend who lives in Virginia. I was going to see how far away it was for her. Maybe she'll come do it with me.
I would love to, but I can't.
Also, you live far away.
I know, but it would still be fun.
Yeah.
Okay. I have not sewed anything, though I have been thinking of it lately, which is good.
What do you know?
Just a few different, like, things here and there that I've wanted to sew over the past few months that I just haven't, like, because I have to, like, dig all my stuff out and set it up, and, yeah. But I should. I like to like have a sewing day or two here and there. Um, unlike you, who does it all the time.
Yeah. So if I don't do it, I miss it, and I'm always buying fabric and stuff. So.
But yeah.
But yeah. Okay, let's see. What's up next? This is going to be a really short one, people.
I know. Binging?
Oh, binging. So, as I've been sewing, I've been totally binging on audiobooks. I finished The Murder of Crows, which is the second in that series by Anne Bishop. Love it. I have to buy the third one because I couldn't borrow it from the library. So I used Audible credits, but I needed to take a break because I was dreaming about the book. Like, yeah. So I had to take a little break. So then I went and I read Crossbones, which is like the 7th or 8th book in the Temperance Brennan or the Bones books.
Yeah.
And then I don't have the 8th or 9th, whichever one. It's like the next one in the series. The library doesn't have it. It bugs me to no end that they have 1 through whatever. They have like 1 missing, and then they have the rest.
That's wrong.
Drives me crazy. And I put in like a request for them to get it, but they almost never do that. I don't know why, because it doesn't make sense to me. They have like 1 through 8. They don't have 9 or 10, and then they have 11 through like 20.
I wonder if maybe they had it and like someone stole it, or you know what I mean, like, or got wrecked and then they just didn't replace it.
I don't know,
because that seems really weird.
They do it a lot though, because that's the same reason why I had to buy the 3rd book in the other series, because they have the other ones, and I'm just like, come on. And then like I at first I was like, well, maybe they don't have it. I'll go see if Audible has it, and Audible has it. And like usually if they don't have it, then Audible wouldn't have it. Like if they haven't made it, but Audible has it. So I'm like, well, luckily I have a subscription, so I had a credit. I had 2 credits, so I could use them. So, but yeah. So then I started reading this Booktown mystery series. I read 1 and 2. The first one I wasn't sure if I liked the main character. She was I just didn't like her all that much. And I was like, but I liked the mystery.
I was gonna say, and you lasted the whole book? Usually that's what I'm like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of liked her, but I wasn't sure because you really didn't learn much about her. Basically, you were just thrown into the story, and she was just the way she was, and you really didn't understand. Like, they told you little bits about her past, but not really. And so I was like, I don't know. But I did like how the story, it was just like a quick book, but I liked how the story went. So I was like, well, I'll listen to the second one and see if I like her better, which I totally did, because they tell you more about her. So yeah, I think I'll probably listen to the rest of that series. But yeah, that's all I've been listening to lately. Oh, and that right now I started up a second in a series. The series is called The Bloodhound Chronicles or something like that, and the second book is called Death Blows. The first one was like Dying Bites or something like that.
Fun.
Yeah, like a FBI or NSA agent that gets taken to an alternate dimension where there's like vampires and golems and werewolves or wares. But she has to like try and catch this guy before they send her back to her time / dimension. So it was just like a supernatural type of thing. So I was like, oh, listen, I'll see if it. And like I needed to find like a series that I could read that wasn't a young adult series.
Yeah.
So this is what I landed with.
I need to get into some audiobooks. I need to find them. I looked up the one you were talking about, the
Written in Red.
I was going to say Letters in Red, but yeah, Written in Red. They have it on Overdrive.
Yeah.
But in order for me to get it, like, I either have to, like, I don't know. It's complicated with my Mac. It doesn't like Mac. the Overdrive. Anyways.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Or be sure I can, like, listen to it if I just borrow it and listen to it straight, like, put it right on my iPad from there.
The Overdrive app?
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I need to find something to listen to. I've been still watching the shows Limitless, and well, I didn't watch any Grey's Anatomy this week. But I really do like that show Limitless. It's cute. Not cute. It's cool. And then I've been watching, like, some really lame movies from Netflix.
I love that.
Like old ones, like from back when I was in high school. Like, they're so cheesy and stupid.
Like Clueless.
Yes.
Or,
and then Can't Hardly Wait, which is like the stupidest movie. It's just like all about a party, and like, I don't know. It's just kind of fun watching really lame movies. So that's been kind of fun. Like, just like really, brainless, mindless.
Well, Andy's been all excited because they have Jaws. Stupid.
I hate this, and I am sorry, people. At least it only happened like twice.
Well, Andy's all excited because they have Jaws on there now.
Yeah.
And Good Will Hunting, so he's been like watching all of that stuff.
Okay.
I was like, I came up the one night and he had Jaws on, and I was like, I don't remember any of this at all.
I haven't seen that in a long time. Or, I mean, I know I've watched it, but like, it's been years. Oh, I also watched 13 Going on 30.
I love that movie.
Like, I know I've watched it before, like, probably when it came out, but, like, I geeked out so bad watching it. It was so funny. And I was sitting here watching it on my laptop, and Joe was I think he was playing his Xbox or something right there, but I was, like, had earphones in, and I was, like, geeking out and laughing, and he's just, like, looking at me. I'm like, don't worry about it. It was really funny. But yeah. So, that's pretty much it for me.
I have not been watching anything. So, I've only been sewing, listening.
It's good. You need to. So the reason I want to find some books is because I've decided I need to start making Rolegs again. I have not made Rolegs in months. Horrible.
Which, you need to send me a stack of your business cards, too, because I give them out when people buy Rolegs. I'm down to, like, 11 Rolegs.
Okay.
And, like, maybe 14 batlets.
Okay.
Maybe less. So
that.
I need this, but I need business cards because I have one business card left.
Alright. I can do that. Do I make this bigger, or is that big enough?
Is it big enough for you to wash dishes?
I might do another row. I don't know. I never have a standard size. I can just, like, make them.
Okay. So yeah, I think you should look up the Written in Red series. I liked it. Also, the Bloodhound ones that I'm listening to, I kind of like them too.
It sounds interesting. Yeah, that sounds cool.
And what's the other one? Oh, I just read this one, Magic to the Bone, that was good, that you might like too. I haven't read the second one in that series yet, though.
Cool.
If you look on my Goodreads, it'll all be in my last read. Now, if you like the show Bones, you probably like the Temperance Brennan books.
I never watched that. No.
Oh,
Lie.
Those are like mysteries.
I started watching the first season, and I never got through it.
Oh, she's not as cool. Like, in the TV series, she's like so smart she doesn't relate with people, and in the book, she's totally different. But I really like her. And then the one character that's like the David Brennan guy. It's just the books are different. But I mean, the first one was hard to get into, but then after that it was easier.
It's not that I didn't like the show. I just never, I don't know.
Well, in her books, she like talks about the science of, the forensic science of it all, like what goes into like carbon-14 dating and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't like that kind of stuff, you probably wouldn't like it. But I kind of do, because it makes me feel like I'm getting smarter while I'm being entertained. So I kind of like it. But I mean, I kind of like that stuff anyways, because it's just interesting. So, you know.
I'm sorry. It's late. Okay, randomness?
Yeah.
I have nothing written down because I suck. I made banana bread today. That's
ooh, that sounds delicious. I have a ton of bananas in my freezer waiting for me to make something.
The kids, like, I made banana bread and, like, muffins, but they came in and, like, inhaled like, a bunch of them. So they're, like,
I
almost gone.
made rolls for our sausages tonight. Yeah. I was like, didn't have any, so I was like, I can just make them. I know I pinned one, so I went and I made it, and it turned out really good.
That's cool.
Yeah. But, I have to make banana bread. I have to make some of that. Because I have a ton of stuff. Maybe in October.
Make the girls... Oh, they're at school. I was going to say, make the girls make it.
Well, I think Madison made me brownies the other day. Like, they're delicious.
Okay, so school started, and it was great, and the kids are back in school, we have schedule going on, and it's awesome. And then I had signed Gabe and Truben up for flag football.
Okay.
And it's starting next week, and they have practices and stuff, and like the games already, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I'm gonna be running there. So come this Monday, they both have a practice at 5 in different sides of the town. Like, one's on the north side and one's on the south side. I'm like, how the heck am I supposed to do this? So I have a feeling I'm going to be very busy running around for the next 2 months.
Yeah.
Like, and Leah signed up to be a cheerleader at school. Like, ugh. So she gets to practice till like 4 every day. And then the time that the boys have practice is at 5. And I'm like, when am I supposed to make dinner on those nights? Like,
crock pot?
Yeah, so I need to start like figuring out a crock pot idea. Or I mean, I have ideas, but like planning it out so that I make them on those days. Crazy. Yeah. But here, like, so last year Gabe's practices were just like at Roosevelt, which you know, but people listening don't. Anyways, it's like not that far away. Probably like a 5-minute bike ride. So I was going to have him just ride his bike to practice every time he had it. Well, no, his are on the north side. I'm like, seriously? I have to like... I'm so mad.
Is it like a whole city flag football? It's not with the school?
Yeah, it's the rec department.
Oh.
Which I'm bummed, because the coach he had last year was like a high schooler or a teenager who did it. And they all loved him as a coach. And like he said he was going to do it again this year. But I guess not. Anyways, I just found that out yesterday, and I'm like, dang it, I don't want to have to do this.
That's why, like,
but maybe I can have him like carpool with other kids or something. I don't know. We'll see.
That's why I told the girls they need to pick one thing. So Bella is kind of practicing with the soccer team. Madison is on the soccer team, but they practice right after school because it's for the school.
Yeah.
But Bella's been practicing with them, but she can't play unless they have like a non-league game. So yeah. But I'm picking Madison up from school tomorrow at 12:30, so she can come with me.
That's cool.
So she's in practice this Friday, but
that's you know. Well, they did pick one. It's just they all have them at the same time.
It's all
yeah, it's just crazy. So we'll see how I'm doing next week.
But yeah, crock pots are your friend. And I actually have pinned, I haven't used them a lot of them, but like the freezer meals that you do for your crock pot. So it would just take like probably 1 weekend of planning, and then you could have like a month of dishes in your freezer. So you would just pull them out and throw them in the crock pot and then walk away.
No, that's a good idea. I really should do that.
So yeah, but like I said, I have a show this weekend, Endless Mountain Fiber Festival, and last year it was like rainy and cold. So I'm hoping this year it's not as cold or rainy.
Is it outside?
It's like they're like in a barn, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not talking like a red barn, like when you go to Maryland Sheep and Wool or anything like that, and you walk through the barns to look at the cows or the sheep and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like in one of those.
Cool.
But so it's like open. There's a roof, but it's open. If that makes sense.
Yeah. So you're not. I mean, you're safe from rain, but not coldness.
Yeah, I'm taking my tent.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yay.
So I am taking my tent.
Yes.
And I'm borrowing sides from the school. Because they had like sides for their pavilion when they had their festival.
Yeah.
So I was like, do you think I could borrow those? And they were like, sure. Because I was going to buy some because I found this website that sells like tents and the sides for like that, but they sell like refurbished ones. And I contacted them to see if it would fit my Coleman tent. And they weren't sure about the canopy part, but they said the sides would fit. And I was going to get some, but I just ran out of time.
That's cool, though. That you
yeah,
can
so
borrow
borrow from the school because it's free. That works.
Free.
But, yeah. So, okay, I'm a total dork. So, Bella has this bedtime buddy, and it's a dog, and you press it, and it lights up for an hour, and then turns off. So we were at the store the other day, and they had them, because at Walmart they have the As Seen on TV.
Yes.
Well, they had them on clearance. And the whole time she got a dog. And the whole time I was like, you should have got the unicorn. Well, guess what was on clearance?
The unicorn.
So I bought one.
That's awesome.
So you can't really tell because
I can tell. That's awesome.
So it changes, but you can also do it and then it stays that color. So I got it.
I want one.
On clearance. I can go back and see if they have them on clearance still. So I got it on clearance, and I've been using it when Andy goes to bed because he gets up early. I mean, I get up with him, but he has to be functioning. And I can drink a pot of coffee and do my work in my pajamas.
Yeah.
But because I've been staying up late, so I've been using it so he can turn off all the lights and go to bed. And he leaves it in the bathroom, so I walk in the room with the light on. It's kind of funny.
That's awesome.
But it's better than a flashlight because it's unicorns.
A glowing unicorn. That's totally awesome.
It is. So yeah, that's all I have. I haven't done much anything else but get ready for the show.
That's all right.
So, but I do want to talk about this.
Okay.
Fab Dorky. It's Hawaiian. I love it.
It's beautiful.
Isn't it? It's pretty. So, that's the one I'm working on right now.
That's all you wanted to say about it?
Yeah, I just really like it. And I have pink inside. I mean, it's kind of washable. You can't really tell, but it's it's very festive.
It is.
But, yeah. That's all.
That's great. All right, I think it's time to say goodbye.
Definitely.
All right.
We'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be a little more interesting.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.